Why did I create Myford University? Welcome, colleagues. George Sloan, founder and dean of Myford University. Uh, One of the big questions that I I love is why. It's my favorite question, and I'm going to tell you why I created Myford University. Myford University is the result of looking at a situation, the fact that traditional higher education is broken, it's bloated, it's filled with fluff and filler and bullshit. Um, and I knew there was a better way. So, what I wanted to do was create what would have helped me instead of having to go and I got my bachelor's, I got my MBA, and I got a Master of Science. Instead of having to go through all of that and spend years and lots of money, my feeling is that you should be able to get it rather quickly. Um, we don't live in a world where you have decades where you can kind of suck off the teat of your college education. What we are in a situation of now is a very dynamic, not a static situation, and things change fast. And much like your iPhone, you need to get updates. You need to get upskilled. You need, the latest version. So, why I created this particular institution of higher learning, not accredited, but that goes against what we believe in. I think that's part of the problem why higher education became what it did. Not degree granting, because degrees don't matter. What it grants you is the ability to learn knowledge and skills quickly, the same knowledge and skills that you would have or should have or could have gotten in a traditional program, but you can do it super fast. There's no reason to spend hours and days on a concept. You can get it in 15 minutes and then start using it. And that's the key to the learning, by the way, is the ability to apply it immediately, because that's how it sticks. That's how you start to get confidence in it. So when you ask why I created it, it's to help people that want the knowledge, the skills, the education, but don't want to spend all that time, all that money. And in many cases, some of you have decent paying jobs and families to support. Why would you want to give that up? An opportunity cost that no one ever talks about with higher education is you're not really making money anymore. You're spending time away and getting enmeshed in theory. I say, you know, go into the weekend, saying, oh, I'm going to learn something. And then come Monday, you can actually go back into work and start applying it and radically impress people, because you now have knowledge and skills that people spend hundreds of thousands for, and, multiple years of their lives. There's no substitute for actually being able to do it in the real world. So when you ask why Myford University, I think the timing is perfect. I think that it provides a great substitute, in fact, a more efficient substitute, and it can also complement other approaches. So there are many alternatives to higher education, and Myford University seeks to be one of those solutions. There are other ones. Again, I talk about the trades, small business. I think that people might want to consider entrepreneurship, even little side gigs that are just on the cusp of things, so you can test some things. There's no real substitute for it. So if you want to learn more about what we do at Myford University, please visit us at myforduniversity.com, where you learn it fast and apply it faster. We'll see you the next time. Thank you.